Greetings, cheese lovers. It is about to happen. We're bringing you a new Omlette de Fromage. I'm to right now sorting the games. We're gonna see Tech 4 twice today. He's gonna make the start and the end. Because we lack a replace. So if you have cheese replace, send them in right now. And you might still be considered. We still have like a minute before we start. And it is 11 p.m. in Switzerland. In the top left of Cyberforest, the Leather Edition, we have All Inspiration's newest Protoss edition. It's Tech 4. Facing off versus DDDDD's KKSK, who is a Zerg and is playing in blue today. Of course, with switching to Protoss, Tech 4 has unlocked a whole new tier of cheese. And I'm sure we're all very excited to see what weird shit he has planned for us today. It looks like we see a proxy going down here, and this Overlord is not gonna see that. And this Overlord should probably camp on the expansion for a while before he moves out, so this should give Tech 4 ample time here to plan his dirty work. Gonna see proxy double gate, possibly even a 3 or 4 gate. DDDD says good luck. Well, KKSK really. A bit late, of course. Is it gonna stay a 3 gate, or are we gonna see the fully fledged 4 gate boom all in your face? Yeah, okay. It's a 4 gate with the Narcosis pylon. And the second pylon to remedy that. Good job there, Tech 4. And showing his probe to KKSK, and the Overlord is immediately, oh my god! Is there gonna be a cannon rush? We don't know. Maybe. Better go fucking check. Nothing in production yet, as we can see in the production tab. And now we're making zealots. And the Zerg is not gonna like this. Look at okay. I'm better cancelling this. Throwing away 75 resources and getting the fuck... Oh, well, that's awkward. Indeed it is, I mean... See what the Zerg is reacting. Zerg is making lings. No, he was already making lings. He's making more lings now, dropping 2 spines. 3 spines! You know what Zealots are not really good against? Spines. You know what Zealots are really good against? Lings. It's a lot of lings though. But I think the Zealots can just stay and fight, and as long as the spines are not finished, it's not gonna be a big problem for the Zealot squad. Of course there's 4 more Zealots coming in shortly. 1 gets cancelled there, but 2 will finish. But I mean, if the Zealots can just pass this by and go wreck some shit in the main base, then this is gonna be great. If we look at the unit count, we can see the Protoss is already up in workers, which is a disaster for the Zerg, of course. The Zealots get taken out, and we are now gathering up more Zealots. Ooh, that's a ballsy move there by the Zerg. The Zealots now have a chance to actually attack those spine coils while they're not buried. And the one gets taken out here. Well, almost. Not quite. Tech 4. Kill the spine already. That's really not where you want to fight as a Protoss that's rushing inside the range of these spine crawlers. And it looks like the Zerg is held. For now. And let's see. He's making more links currently. Now he's starting speed, building a drone. But of course the Protoss is ahead in workers. He's sending some links over to check what's going on there. We don't have warp gate or anything. We don't have any tech for the Protoss. So this is gonna be his Hail Mary here with those 8 or 9 zealots. They should be able to take out everything that the Zerg has here. I'm not sure why Tech 4 is moving them though. I'm not sure that that's the most effective use. But now everything has been broken down, the defenses are gone, there's some links popping out. Those 2 links have just been killed. And now we have zealots once more hammering away at the Zerg buildings. 13 deep inside my soul. Zerg is trying to make some more spine crawlers, which are probably not going to finish since Tech saw them. And those 2 zealots will easily be able to take out. And this natural base will be forfeit here. And the zealot march of death continues. Zerg is being robbed of his resources slowly, one at a time. And, I mean, there's 2 queens out, but there's not enough links to contest these zealots. Even if the drones join the fight, there are gonna be a lot of dead drones. You can see the drone count plummeting now, and there's still more zealots. Of course, Tech Force easily able to keep up the zealot production from his one base. Could probably even afford warp gates, and yes, he has been forced to GG out. After this zealot cheese by Tech 4. Moving into game number 2, which has been sent in by Coast, and it's on an older version, as you can see. So we're gonna load in to this probably VM of the old StarCraft version where all the balance changes. Have been reverted. In the top left of Cyberforest, we have SKT1's Coast. The red Protoss facing off versus the blue Protoss, who has an 87% win rate against us. It's Voa Horseshoe. Hey Kyojin, what's up, my man? Sadly, I didn't get a replay from you this week. Yeah, 87% win rate. That's a bit steep, right? Well, anyway, Coast is gonna try to lower that win rate significantly. Yeah, send it to me. Just drop it in my Discord or my email, and I'll cast it as game number 5 because I've been lacking one actually. Okay, so. Okay, that's fine. Good luck in your tournament, dude. Okay, so we're gonna see a Forge and 3 gates here, proxied by Coast. That's pretty bold here. And we're gonna see Nexus first. Who in their right mind goes Nexus first in PvP? Who does that? Isn't that a death sentence? My Protoss buddies always tell me, just no way you can't expand it. Protoss can't expand in a PvP. It's just not possible. I mean, I'm not a Protoss, I have no idea, but that's what my friends tell me, and my friend's a fucking Grandmaster. He says, I can never expand versus Protoss. Whoever expands first, unless he has an advantage, is gonna die. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't see this working. I mean, there's 3 gates already producing zealots, and we're gonna have a cannon rush on our hands as well. The pylon is about to go up. I don't think... Yeah, no, he doesn't even know that there's a pylon. Now he knows, but it's too late, dude. Because there's gonna be zealots in your face, and you You're not even producing a zealot. I mean, yeah, you can kill the pylon. Ooh, big deal. But there's fucking zealots running into your base now, and there's only one pylon one pylon powering your production. I don't see that working. I mean, I'm sorry. Hey, Ballad. I'm sorry, but I don't see that working. I can smell the win rate decrease here from Protoss. Not anymore, motherfucker! For those of you lacking context, the other guy was like, I have 87% win rate in PvP, and Coast is like, not anymore, motherfucker! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so good. Let me just reboot StarCraft real quick. Because of the VMs. You know the drill. That's when you brag and then brag that you have 87% win rate as Protoss in PvP, and then you go Nexus first, while the other guy goes 3-gate Forge proxy. That shit's gonna blow up in your face, dude. Wow, that's a cool banner. Dude. Rad. In the bottom right of Cyber Forest, Leather Edition, we have our red Protoss. It's PLA2N Torasaki. Facing off versus our Belgian Waffle Boy. It's Terran, aka Kruger, from All Inspiration, the Blue Terran. Let's see what the fuck is up today in Camp Terran. Although we have a Protoss that is moving out after dropping a pylon, alright? So, pretty standard scout here, I guess. This ramp can be used both ways. As you can see, there's up and down possibilities. Kruger, of course, preparing his wall here. Protoss sees everything that's going on, fucks right off again. Meanwhile, back here, we'll finally take our first guess. Isn't that a bit late? I feel like that's late, but I'm not sure. Probably not. I mean, these guys should be Master 2, Master 1, at least. Unless he's playing with... Yeah, I don't know how high Kruger actually is. Maybe it's his troll account that he just uses for cheese, I'm not sure. There's a lot going on here. Now the SCVs going across the map. This one is chasing this probe here. And the Protoss is not doing anything. He won a tournament though with a nice Colossus statue. Getting a second gas. The SCV sees everything. Sees the Cybercore going down. I think he even saw the expansion. If not, he will see it now. No, he saw it. He saw it, alright. And the wall is done here now. The factory is on the way for Kruger. And we will see what evil thing he has planned. Robo. 1-gate Robo. Okay. Well, that seems to be a normal ass build, I guess. And we have an adept. One adept out so far. For defensive measures. And 2 mariners. Gonna add a tech lab that we will switch on to the starport as soon as possible, so we can build those banshees that Terran loves so much. And then he's probably gonna wreck some shit. Nexus finally finished warping in from whatever planet Tosses warp in their buildings these days, since Ire has fallen. I don't know. From somewhere. And let's see what Terran's gonna build out of that starport. It's gonna be a Banshee, no surprise there. Cloak is being researched immediately as well. And an Adept, is trying to shade up the ramp, but the hole has been shut here. No way for the adepts to shade up. And now he's putting himself at danger here. Getting shot at by men with gun. Although I'm not sure Terran wanted to show this. Stalker is patrolling the map as well, checking for proxies and stuff. Because hey, Terran does that sometimes, right? Oh, making polar advertising. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. 2 gateways coming up for TAS, and we're gonna see Colossus. Interesting choice this early in the game. Yeah, I mean... Is he gonna go Colossus Stalker or something? Because, I mean, Colossus are not too bad in dealing with tanks, right? And he saw the Banshee, so... I'm not sure. He doesn't have an observer yet. Oh yeah, he has one. Where is it? It's coming back home. Because he obviously saw the Banshee. And once that's hitting, the Banshee's actually not going to do too much. Those 2 Stalkers can definitely take care of it. There we go. He goes away. Nothing in production for both players. There we go, another Colossus is coming out. And the Banshee's gonna go in once more for an attack. Trying to snatch a probe or 2, gets 1, gets 2, then fucks off. Of course probes cannot simply regenerate shields. And I think this Banshee is forfeit. No, he makes it out alive just by sheer dumb luck. But there's 2 more Stalkers waiting here, boom goes the Banshee. But we have a Marine force coming in here with tank support and Banshee support, and I mean that's gonna rack some damage. There's 1 Colossus out, 2nd Colossus is almost finished. Colossus is gonna do great versus Marines, but then again the tanks are gonna do great versus everything. And we don't have any protection versus the Banshee now. There's only 1 Stalker that's gonna be 1 hit. There we go. More Stalkers are morphing in. But it's quite tough to engage into this. Of course, Terran has the range advantage with the siege tanks. And more Banshees are coming in. And of course Terran is relentless with his attack, and unless the TOS gets somehow miraculously gets blink out, I don't think he's gonna have a lot of fun with these tanks and Banshees. He's gonna go for the kill, going to attack the siege tanks head on. His ground army gets obliterated by Banshees and tanks. And then all of a sudden there's 2 Banshees hammering away at the mineral lines. It was one-shotting probes with their double volley. And I mean, even the Immortal is a nice choice versus the tanks, but for fuck's sake, he's not good versus Banshees. 1 Banshee might be taken out here, it's very low, but it looks like micromanagement has been done there. Still gets taken out. Will this one actually win? Yeah, it will. Wow, Banshees are powerful, dude. Meanwhile, we have tanks leapfrogging forward here. The Protoss expansion is being sieged relentlessly here. I'm not sure if early Colossus was the right answer. Maybe the Protoss wanted to pressure Terran with a Colossus cheese, and Terran's Banshee cheese was stronger or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I think the Protoss is dead in the water here. He's rebuilding gateways. I mean, he has some money, but he can't really deal with these Banshees. He really should have dropped the Stargate as soon as he saw the Banshees made a Phoenix, and the Banshee problem would have taken care of itself, I think. Then again, it's always easier to say from the observer perspective. StarCraft is a hard game after all. Losing a lot of Banshees though is Terran. Then again, the Protoss is losing everything, so it doesn't really matter at this point, I think. And now we have tanks on the high ground as well. which will spell disaster for Protoss. Gets taken out. Means meanwhile take out the whole warpin of Stalkers. Almost. And 2 more tanks are sieging up on the low ground. Shelling away at the Protoss base now. And it looks like that robot won't be producing anything anymore because the power has been destroyed. Terran being very careful here, but finally the Protoss has to concede and face that he had to die. Again with the banner. In the top left, in purple, we have Formless Beer Sloth's Galeforce, the Protoss. Facing off versus the Blue Zerg, it's Let's Killjoy. It's bound to be some Alpha Team League or maybe VTL match or something like that between these two players. And Killjoy going for the 14 pool here. Was it a 14 pool? Yeah, I think it was. Into double gas. What are you planning, monster? Oh, it's just an extractor thing, probably. It's actually letting one of them finish. Okay. Fair enough. So, pool gas into hatch, I would suppose. See, that's the normal timing here for gas, isn't it? Well, I guess after the gateway. Okay. Guess I'm wrong. And my sense of time was just off last game. No expansion yet for Killjoy. And the Protoss, of course, sees the early pool, because Protoss scout. Usually. It's hard to catch them off guard. Firstlings are popping. They are popping a popping. As soon as we have 100 gas, we're gonna see a spawning pool as well. I am guessing, and then we can start spawning pool. Speed. Speed. No speed. No speed. What are we saving up gas for? Or maybe he's just so focused on his slings, I don't know. Oh, actually we're going lair. Alrighty. Early lair, so I don't know. 1 base Nidus slings, something like that. And that 1 zealot is not gonna cut it versus 5 links. You need 5 links to kill a zealot. Not inside the choke point though. No speed coming up, Perth dropping a shield battery in the choke. And we can of course drop Nidus one back there, but we don't have an Overlord back here. So that might be interesting to see. We have now 2 zealots out and 2 stalkers are gonna follow. Which is definitely gonna help defend. The other Overlord spotting there is gonna be up there. I'm not sure I agree with the 1 base Nidus though. I mean, you'd have to really cripple your opponent with that 1 attack, otherwise you're so far behind as a Zerg. Is it even gonna be a Nidus? Oh no, it's... What? What is he doing? Okay, he's getting... I'm interested. Now I am interested. There's gonna be a Nidus. But why would you drop the infestation pit before the Nidus? Is he gonna go swarm hosts? He doesn't have the resources to go swarm hosts. Swarm hosts are expensive, are they not? Could catch that? What else could he use? Maybe swarm hosts. What else? Yeah, he's going swarm hosts. Swarm host Nidus, that's interesting. Look at all those little umbrellas here. Stalkers patrolling. Yeah, I know. You know, Billy, that bastard, he's having a coffee break down here, and I'm gonna have to patrol for Nidus worms. But nope. We're gonna see swarm hosts. Which is an interesting play, an interesting cheese. I mean, he could technically attack the Nexus from here, but then again you need like, what, 8 swarm hosts to do that? I would guess. Definitely, Ballad, you need to do that. I don't know why Zoe wouldn't send me her replays. Usually she's actually nice to me, but apparently she doesn't like me anymore. It makes me sad. That's just a waste of Locust, I think. Oh, he's gonna go for the Robo. Is he gonna get it? He might. Yeah, the Robo has been taken out. What a nice play here, taking out the Robo. Right? So sad. Is he making more swarm hosts? I think he is. I mean, he might just die to the Protoss counterattack. That's how these plays go. But now we have queens with the swarm hosts as well. I don't know why. I don't know why you want to have queens here, but there's still no expansion for the Zerg as well. So we're not fucking transitioning here. This is make it or break it. Yeah, that's not the Nexus you want to take out, though, is it? He's gonna get it, though, probably. I guess. His shields are down now. Is he gonna get it? No, he's not gonna get it. The shield battery actually saved the Nexus. It's amazing. Amazing. Does he have an observer with his army? I don't think he has an observer, although the robe has been made, it's not making anything. 3 stalkers. The Protoss army is actually substantial. And Zerg is going to be in big trouble once that army decides to go across the map, even though with this amount of swarmers you can start sniping Nexi. Actually, I think if he can take out both Nexi, he might have a chance, but he failed to take that one out because of the shield battery, which... And he's gonna recall now to save the Nexus, actually. I don't think he should be attacking the Nexus, he should be attacking the army now. Because now he didn't do any damage. The swarm hosts are unprotected. Well, there's some queens, but that's not gonna be enough. Now this one gets taken out, the swarm hosts are exposed! Swarm hosts are exposed. Just dropping another Nidus to try to get the swarm hosts out. You cannot lose the swarm hosts. His whole army. Drop your, yes, drop it. Protoss is actually pretty ballsy here fighting the Locusts, but now all of the swarm hosts are without creep, are without Nidus. There's only 4 left. And, 2 in the Nidus, actually. 2 more in production. But that Nidus is not going to finish in time, I would believe. Though he is, okay. And the swarm has managed to retreat. That next is actually... That pylon is actually covering the whole production here for Protoss. Well, there's 2 more down here. Lots of shield batteries have gone down to protect... I think the Protoss is actually in a phenomenal spot. He's up in workers. There's still no expansion. The Zerg's about to mine out here. I don't know, man. I think I mean, you have the money. You should have double expanded by now, like a long time ago. And threw in some rounds of drones, because you're floating minerals, obviously. And then... I mean, he took out the Nexus now, but there's a whole army of Protoss coming in and you have no defense whatsoever. Why would you? He's gonna regret that, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of Zerglings. But now the whole Protoss army is there. Can he actually... if he could spawn Locusts, he might be able to make it. And he can now. But the Protoss army is just gonna retreat. So he needs to kind of force them up the ramp and then clock them in on the ramp. Like, now would be the perfect time. Locusts are so brutal, dude. They are crazy. Look at how they destroy the Protoss army. And now the Protoss is in a bad spot because He lost his main base. He's gonna lose this expansive Immortals, I think. I guess not, but that Immortal's basically dead in the water. He has 9 HP. There's still one more Nexus to go. And of course this production here. That's definitely not gonna make it here. Protoss just sent another army across the map. If he's smart enough to take out that pylon, then he might have a chance with the next Locust Wave, because with the shield batteries I don't think he has enough power to take out the Nexus. Also, there's an absolutely no defense at home. There's like 8 lings, 2 queens, or 6 lings and 2 queens. Actually gonna go for the tech this time. Take out the damn pylon, you fool! You fool! Why are you not taking out the pylon, man? The pylon powers everything. The warping would have been stopped. I would love to see the timer on these things. It's gotta be like still 30 seconds left. Oh, they get destroyed here. It's the worst place for Zerg to fight this army with Zerglings. Most around possible. There we go. But off creep, those things are not fast enough to do anything. And now Protoss is just gonna wait until these pop, and then he's gonna go back in, and Zerg has no defenses. He might catch the reinforcements here if he pays attention, which he does. Okay, he gets some zealots, but not even one zealot dies there. Not sure he has enough to hold this. He has lost so many probes, drones in these attempts. I mean, there is a lot of locusts now, but Protoss is just gonna outrun them, I think. Although, he might not be able to. Still, I mean, if you look at the unit tab, there's no more drones and 27 workers for Protoss. He's even remade the Nexus now. I think the strategy is valid, but you need to expand with it. You need to get ahead economically as well. If you can snipe a Nexus and you have an expansion or two, then you're in a super good spot. But like this, man, I'm not sure. You didn't manage to take out the pylons. You were not surgical at all with your strikes. And there's still a Protoss army in front of your fucking base that you cannot really deal with. It's only 6 almost. I think you need 8 to take out the Nexus with one wave, so there's 2 at home, which might help defend here a bit, but oh. Of course the Blink Immortals are a problem always, no matter what situation you're in. You never want to have Blink units. These swarmers are just idling around here. He's busy dealing with stuff in his base. And this is probably the death sentence here for Zerg. I mean, he has to bring back his swarmers once again. Protoss is just gonna retreat, drop on the other side. And he's never gonna lose a unit because you can just micromanage them back into his war prison. And Killjoy's first GG. What a nice strategy though. I like it. Moving into game number 4, which is gonna be our second Tech 4 game for today. Since we were lacking some replays. Remember to send me your replays, guys. Support my show, please, so I can cast more games for you guys. In the bottom right, we have Leopold's Kank, the red Protoss, facing off versus Terran, the Tech 4. Some call him Mech 4, even though he switched to Protoss now. This is one of the few games he played as Terran. So let's see what evil shit he's planning. He's moving across the map with 2 SCVs. Actually, I just noticed we don't need this. We don't need this logo anymore because they changed the overlay for the old replays. So you can't see the time anymore, which is awesome. So we can have more space for our space stuff. Because of course StarCraft is playing in space. On planets as well. It's a mixture, okay? He's being sneaky, he's making shit at home as well. So the Protoss doesn't get too suspicious here. Everything looks normal, everything's fine. We don't think there's anything off here, sir. You're forever, whatever. And Protoss going double gate. Hey. That seems pretty aggressive as well. Meanwhile, Tech4 is making a proxy. And I think the Protoss is gonna make a proxy as well, looks like. Maybe not. Maybe it's just second for expansions. Okay, the proxy double Rex after building a Rex at home. Seems legit. Is the Rex so? Yeah, it is. We can see it in the building tab. There we go. And the Reaper is coming. Protoss decided to make a pylon on the other side of the map after all. Cybercar is on the way. Second gas is on the way. Second gateway is almost done. Shit is getting done in the Protoss base. Now let's see what Tech4 decides to make. Is it gonna be Reapers? Oh yeah, we're gonna see a Reaper fight, boys. 3 Rex Reaper, 2 of them proxied. Let's see if Tech4 can wreak some havoc. We're gonna see a proxy Stargate from Leo. Will Tech4 actually see this? Not yet. I don't think when the building finishes anyway. There's 2 adepts moving across the map. We are going to rack up some Reapers over here, so we can have a nice flock of Reapers, or murder of Reapers, moving into the Protoss base shortly. If they can take out both pylons, the Protoss is basically dead, but they're probably gonna go after the drones. Of course the Adepts can't really do anything here, because the wall is closed, and it's gonna remain closed, because if you don't have Marines, you don't need to open the wall. And we're not even making anything out of the Stargate. Is it gonna be Tempest? That is cheeky, dude. That's a lot of Reapers, though. Like what? 4 Reapers? 5 Reapers in Marine? Okay. Rot roll! Don't go for the gates. Go for the pylons, dude. Oh, we're gonna get a bunker as well, a bunker. The Marine's like, let me through, guys. Dudes, let me have some as well. Dudes, let me through. Let me through, you bastards. What are you doing? Let me through. Alright. Finally letting him through. Moving right into the juicy mineral line. Protoss probes getting destroyed left and right. There's way too much Terran here for that many probes. And now the probes have been decimated. Adepts get the turret as well, and there's a Tempest about to be done in, I don't know, 2 minutes. Yeah, seriously, let the damn Marine through, guys. Well, I don't know if this is gonna work here. We don't have a starport yet. And we only have like 2-3 Marines. I doubt that 3 Marines. Oh, he's just gonna leave? He's not even gonna try? That's disappointing. I mean, what's Tech4 gonna do? He can make Marines, yeah, but... Go for the fucking mineral line already, dude. What is wrong with you? Terran has absolutely nothing to contest this. It takes like... I don't even want to know how many Marines it takes to take out one of these things with shield batteries. It's probably an almost infinite number. Oh, he can't even one-shot SCVs. That's so sad. mightiest ship in the Protoss fleet and can't even fucking one-shot it. One-shot an SCV, man. This truly shows you the impotence of the Protoss race. Yeah, I mean, the Cyclone might kill this Tempest, possibly. Especially if it's not microed. There's just a fucking blood splatter on the ground. Ah, did you see that Marine explode, man? That was brutal. That's absolutely savage. Okay, so we're gonna build more Cyclones. Yeah, there's just too much Terran into that Tempest. Also, micro is hard. So Skank's GGing, Techforce GGing, they settle on it. So all in. Yeah. What do you mean Tempest is slow? They boosted the Tempest like tremendously in speed and acceleration. Well, at least they both had fun, you know. Tech4 is victorious. And thus we conclude our today's episode of Omlette de Fromage, number 43. Send me your replays, guys. I need replays. Yeah, he could. He could totally do that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to be seeing you next week when it's gonna be Omlette de Fromage time once more. Have a good evening and good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending in your replays. Good night.